The more you know, the more you know you don't know. Aristotle. Or Socrates? Einstein? I don't know, the internet's giving me mixed signals here. You know that feeling when you start learning something? You feel so damn smart. Like, wow, I just learned the entirety of hiragana in one day and it wasn't even that hard. Then you find out about kanji and suddenly you feel stupid. That realization that what you know is so small and insignificant when put into perspective is just mind-breaking. Not to get all metaphysical on you and start talking about the meaning of life and all, but have you ever stopped to think about what you know versus what everyone else knows? Not only is there a lot that you don't know, there is also a lot that they don't know. And beyond that, there is also a lot that nobody on this planet knows. And possibly even beyond just our planet. For example, what is the origin of the universe? Was it a god? Or some scientific magic voodoo that go boom boom to create universe? What gave rise to this phenomena we call life? Did some sort of abiogenesis, spontaneous generation occur? Did we all possibly come from one primordial organism, or did we scatter across galaxies thanks to some sort of universal ejaculate or something? So many questions, and I don't want to know the answer to any of them. Ignorance is bliss. I'm sure you've heard this phrase many times before, and if you agree with this, congratulations, you're a miserable adult. Learning is human nature. It's literally built into our systems. As children, we explore the world and ask questions like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We were curious little beings. And sometimes we would look around the world and be fascinated about it. Even a simple worm crawling on the ground would be enough to pique our interest. Watching it wriggle and burrow into the ground really makes the child think. Then they look around them and see the people, especially those older than them. They look up to these grown-ups and think, wow, I wonder when I learn to be a grown-up like them. I can't wait! Every Christmas, they'd be so excited to receive a gift from Santa Claus. When their tooth would fall out, they'd be so excited to go to bed to get a gift from the tooth fairy. And when they walk into their parents' room with daddy on top of mommy, you'd think, oh, they're just having a game of wrestling. And they cheer dad to finish mom off. Oh, you sweet summer child. Then come adolescence. The adult world goes from being a fascination to a responsibility. And that's just about where we also learned that little Jimmy here was actually a dumb piece of shit. Santa Claus was just an elaborate scheme to trick children into being nice, the Tooth Fairy does not exist, and mom and dad were probably not wrestling that one time, but you'd still be cheering your dad to finish mom off. When you look back at it all, this childish world that we so greatly sought to move on from becomes something nostalgic. It becomes a time in your life that you want to return to escape to. A time when life was much simpler. A time when all we had to worry about was eating our food and taking a dump. When you enter into the adult world, you suddenly have so much to think about. You need to apply for a job, you need to figure out how to do your taxes, you need to deal with difficult family matters, you need to manage and maintain relationships. And I don't mean only the romantic type, I mean everything from family to friends to co-workers. And all of this is barely scratching the surface of all the troubles this new world presents to an individual. It really makes you wish that you were a kid again. That you were going to be back in your child body, thinking child things, so that you don't have to worry about everything that this world has to offer. The more you know, the more you wish you didn't know anything.